Welcome sa zip9.com. In this video ay mag-aaral tayo. Ang pag-aaral natin ay about sequences, no? So kung mapapansin niyo sa inyong screen, meron tayong numbers, no? We have a sequence of numbers na may 6 terms, no? So terms ang tawag natin dun sa mga numbers na yan, no? So since naka-ordered siya and we know that it's increasing, pwede nating tawagin na first term itong unang number, no? We have the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. Of course, ano? And so on. And this is the sixth term. Okay. So this is a sequence, no, with 6 terms. So ang number of terms natin, no, number of terms, which we will denote with n, no? If n is a number of terms, so we have 6. No? Now, we know that the number is increasing, and I think yung pinaka obvious na pattern na makikita ninyo is that the difference, no? Yung difference ng mga consecutive terms. Ibig sabihin ng consecutive na magkasunod, no? Ano ang difference ng 3 tsaka 7, di ba? 4. Tapos ito rin 4, ito rin 4, ito rin 4, and ito rin 4. So yung difference nila, no, ng consecutive terms, the difference, no, which we will denote with t, no, is equal to 4. So may common difference sila, no, na pare-pareho, no. Hindi magkakaiba, no, kasi yung may mga ibang sequences, pag dinignan niyo magkakaiba yung kanilang difference ng consecutive terms nila. So yung difference dito ay 4. Okay? So also, pwede nating tignan yung ating first term, no? First term, which we will denote with t sub 1. No? T sub 1 meaning first term. Pag sinabi mong t sub 2, yun yung second term. And t sub 3, yun yung third term, and so on. So, ang t sub 1 natin ay 3. At ang t sub 6 natin ay 6th term. Or t sub 6 is equal to 23. Now, bakit natin kailangan tong mga symbols na to, no? Ba't kailangan natin siyang pag-aralan, no? Kailangan natin pag-aralan yan kasi gagamitin natin yan later sa formula, no? Bibigyan ko kayo ng formula kung paano ba i-compute yung mga terms ng sequence, no? Now, ang formula na sinasabi ko ay para makuha mo yung nth term. For example, gusto nating malaman ang t sub 10. No? What is t sub 10? No? And what is t sub 100, for example? Yung t sub 10, madali kasi pwede tayong mag-add, no, ng a few times. But t sub 100 is very hard because we have to add, no, mga 90 times siguro dyan or more. No? Anyway, so ang formula pala ay ang t sub n, no? Ang t sub n is yung kukunin mong term. For example, dito ang kukunin natin is 10. That is t sub 10. Pinaka-general formula is t sub 10 is equal to t sub 1 plus n. Yung n natin is the number of terms minus 1 times t. No? So, pag t sub 10, pwede nating ano ba yung n natin? Pag t sub 10, we have 10, di ba? The 10th term is equal to t sub 1. What is our t sub 1 here? Dito sa sequence na to. We have 3 plus, ano yung n natin? Kung ano yung number mo dito, ganun din number mo dito kasi you are looking for the nth term. Therefore, there are 10 terms. So, the number of terms is 10 minus 1. Ito yung minus 1 natin. Times d, which is 4. So, this is equal to 3 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 times 4. So, 3 plus 36. So, t sub 10 is equal to 3 plus 36, which is equal to 49. So, ang t sub 10 na, ang t sub 10 natin ay 39, no? I hope tama tayo sa ating computation. So, pwede natin tignan, no? So, ang t sub 6 natin dito, pwede natin i-check. T sub 6. T sub 6 ay 23, no? Ang t sub 7 natin is plus 4, 27. Ang t sub 8 is 41. Oh, sorry. 31. T sub 9 is 35. And t sub 10 is 39, no? Which is consistent with this one. Okay, so ang second example natin is what is t to the 1, or what is t 100 or t sub 100. So t sub 100 is equal to t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d, no? Which is equal to, again, 3 pa rin yung ating first term. This is 3 plus, ang n natin dito is 100, di ba? Sorry, baka malito kayo. Mukhang 110 ito, but this is 100, no? T sub 100. So 3 plus 100 minus 1 times d, which is 4. So equals 3 times plus 99 times 4. Ano ang 99 times 4? Ang 100 times 4 is 400, di ba? Tapos bawasan natin ang 4. So 396, di ba? Plus 396. 400 bawasan natin ang 4. So t sub 100 is equal to 3 plus 96 or 3 plus 396 or 399, no? So I hope tama tayo sa ating sagot dito sa t sub 100. Okay, so pwede nyo i-check sa inyong calculator, or kung meron kayong spreadsheet, meron kayong Microsoft Excel or numbers, Mac ang gamit nyo, you can check whether this is true. But I think this is correct, no? So, ang t sub 10 natin ay 39, at ang t sub 100 natin ay 399. Okay, so I hope meron kayo natutunan sa video na to. Sa susunod na video ay pag-aaralan natin kung saan ba nakuha tong formula na to, no? Yung t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d, no? Bago tayo mag-solve ng maraming problems, pwede nating i-derive muna yung formula na to. Maraming salamat and see you in the next tutorial. By the way, punta kayo sa siplayan.com, yung ating blog. And of course, subscribe kayo sa ating YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video, no? So maraming salamat and see you in the next tutorial.